Hello everyone, welcome to Formula 1 2018 season... They're not getting ready. Why are they not getting ready? Season 2. And today we don't have Endless, so I'm alone with you. And these videos go up, they go up, but they don't go out to the subscribers. Because it's Formula 1. It's all good. This is here for record, and just for prosperity is probably the word that I want to use. So today's race is gonna be me here talking a little bit by myself. I could join Neo. He's racing for Red Bull. Is the first? I think it's the first race that he was racing for. That he's racing with us. So we're still 9. But just Endless is, are we 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 10. It's 10 of us. All of us are going to get points, though. Unless, it's the whole thing about getting qualified or not. So we are here today for qualifying. And I have prepared, but I don't know. Actually, aerodynamics, I'm going to just add a little bit of that. I'm gonna want to add brake bias to the rear. No, actually, to the front is good. It just, yeah.
Okay, just so
Jeff.
it's in your mind.
Jeff.
If you have us make a setup change and you don't like the feel, don't hesitate to come back
Jeff.
and undo it. You can save any setup.
This man is annoying.
You can always use one of the presets the team has built from our simulation data.
You can make him
We're ready.
say a lot less things than he does. Let's see, who do I have behind me? That's a Mercedes, which means it is either Wipaka or Berg. So we're out to get a qualifying lap. Now this race, the car is feeling fairly neutral here with this amount of downforce on that corner. This race is all about, it's all about that first corner, because you gain like half a second or lose half a second there. And I guess that would be you gain 2.5 tenths or lose 2.5 tenths easily, depending on taking the line wrong or something like that. The rest of the track is fairly straightforward. Let me bring this down over here, because we're warming up the tires right now, trying to anyway. Because they need to come on. I think "come on" is the term. And because the track right now is fairly green, which is also the term, interestingly enough. It's a weird term. And we only have mostly 1 lap to run. I know what to do. It's braking. Yep. I wasn't braking hard enough. Okay, let's go for the qualifying lap. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'll go off on the first corner. Not the first corner of the race, but the first corner of the lap. Let's keep the tires in. We got a spin up ahead. So I lost the rear there, which means the lap is mostly ruined. And because this is such a close field, I will want to... temperatures are okay. And I'm going into... There it is. Brake here. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the rear being unloaded. I'll try to add a little bit more rear downforce. Bad entry there. But fortunately, I can compensate for that a little bit. I'm not looking at the time right now. I know it's on the red right now. It's a 10th down. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm not very consistent. I'm not very consistent in the first sector in general. That's bad. It's very tricky for me to find the braking zone in that corner, that left-hander. And this corner is also very tricky. There's a specific line that you can take through it that makes it fast. Can brake a little bit later. Think we'll be okay here. Out of DRS, but that, or ERS, but that's not too bad. The 32.6, that's a really bad time. But I don't think I have too much better than that. They are doing 31s. So that's why it's a bad time. I also didn't look at the fuel. As you can tell,
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
I will need to be very lenient on my fuel usage here. I think Whipper here is driving in anger. I believe that is how it's said. That is a bad thing to do to the tires. Oh, I'll be running out of fuel. Oh, well, I'm already out of fuel. Oh well. It hasn't happened yet this season. It usually doesn't happen, but that was an aborted run, so you know, that's how it goes. But I will do 2 more attempts. I need more rear downforce. I think I'll switch the Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the power. Let's see. Increasing the gear actually speeds the car up. You can't see probably. I'm 140 kilometers an hour right now. Oh, this is bad. They're approaching fast. I think that's an outlap. Yeah, get that speed up. I think I'm slowing down. Oh yeah, there's a sweet spot right there. It's gonna be fine, because we're here already. So, I'm in 3rd right now. In 1st, it's probably gonna be Indy. Burb was saying that he's not very confident about his performance for this race. So I'm hopeful that he's gonna be a little bit closer to us, but Indy usually is very good. There's only a couple of tracks where I know I can take the fight to him. Well, I say I know. Last season I took the fight to him. And then we'll see what happens. So, I will want to change that downforce because that is bad. My god, that I destroyed the tires. That's really bad. So I want to change this. I want to do it like this. And I basically go out.
Complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Okay. That extra lap that I did probably won't impede me from doing a third run, but it's gonna be a little bit nip and tuck. I'm not really sure if nip and tuck is the correct term. Isn't that like a surgery? Either way, the track is gonna be clear for us. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oversteering, or rather not oversteering, I guess, but understeering through corners. Steering more than you need to. Purposely understeering, I suppose. It's very complicated to understand why the term exists like that for people who don't know what understeering and oversteering is. But what I do is I turn too much, and the car doesn't grip at the front, so basically the tires are scrubbing the floor. Like right here, I can turn too much. It doesn't change the turning angle. You might actually be able to hear the tires under me, of course, because I'm talking over him. You can hear them being like... And of course that's building temperature in the tires. It's not the best way to do it because it does degrade them. And certainly not in the race. Well, I'm not going to have issues with these tires in the race because they warm up very, very fast. But maybe not for the... Maybe not for the qualifying lap. I don't know if they'll be good. Let's see. I didn't look at the weather either. Okay, that's good. Lower PRS there. Overshot. Oh no. Okay, well, that's an aborted lap again. And that's gonna be our qualifying. That's the problem. And what you saw me do right there is what I might do in the race.
We've only got
If
2
I'm
laps
pushing
of
it.
fuel left.
I know, Jeff. So that's Gorgon, of course. I don't know who's behind me. I don't know if we'll be okay in fuel. We should be. It's sort of ridiculous how much fuel you use up if you're on maximum. I don't know what maximum is. I think it's like a special qualifying engine mode. It's in the regulations as well, where they can put fuel in the car, or not fuel in the car, fuel in the engine. It's called fuel flow through the fuel injector or injectors. So temperatures seem to be good. Especially what I'm gonna want to look at is the front tires. Rear tires are always gonna be sort of crappy. Okay, everything seems to be in order. There's a yellow flag there for some reason. And 2 down. Brake early. Yeah, you can see the car is a lot more comfortable with this style of downforce. We agreed to only change downforce levels and brake pressure and brake bias, not mess with cambers or suspension toughness and that sort of stuff. But what I did to the downforce the front downforce was precisely to make sure the car had a little bit more turn in. Look at how much faster I am, my god. A little bit more turn in. That wasn't a very good corner there, but whatever. And usually for turning, you want to mess with the geometry of the suspension rather than with aerodynamics. So we're not going to have time for another lap. I don't think. So what I'll do is I'll try to preserve these tires as much as I can. So I have, I mean, we could have time for another lap. Depends if we run out of fuel. I'll give it another shot. I'm in third still, but I did improve my time by a lot. My time trial best was a 1:31.6.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank
And
is
I
empty.
almost matched it right now. I'm basically a tenth down from my time trial bests. See where we are in fuel. It's not too bad. So it is possible that we have enough time, but it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very close. We have less than a minute to do the wall change. Oh, we got a man out. Did you see that? He crashed. Probably lost the rear. Okay. Okay, we can put that in standard. We can put this in high. Yeah, I don't have time. What a shame. What a shame. There's no time. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be that for this qualifying. I can follow them though, I think. I mean, if I retire, well, they'll be able to tell. There's always gonna be somebody trying to go for the last lap. I almost had it though. I mean, I would have had it if I didn't have to do an extra lap. And it is 1:36. So if I were leaving the pits right now, I would still have time.
Our best lap so far is a
I know.
1:31.8.
Okay, so these tires are a little bit better, but still, it's very, very bad tires right now. So what I'll do is I'll retire from session, and I will. the car starts shining, and I'll follow them, because I can change the camera type by pressing this button. Oh, well, I don't really have these two, and we have Berg. Who is out? Wolfhard is out. Berg seems to be out. I would say Indy over here is on a hot lap. It looks good for me, unless Gorgon pips me right now. He did not. I don't think he did. Look at his time. Unless he's going for a fast lap. Let's pay attention to him. He does follow most of them, if not, I don't know what Burb does. I haven't seen his video yet. But most of them have the racing line on, which helps a lot for braking points and speed. The corner speed is where it's at, really. For me, anyway. Like, knowing if you should lift through here. Look at him. He's missing the apex. He's losing a bunch of time here. Ooh, yeah, scrubbed too much. Of course, it could be... Oh, yeah, he's having a bad time here. Okay, well, it's not going to do anything. And, of course, Indy's just finished. Yeah, that's him. Oh, Captain Easy is having... Sealand is complaining that Easy screwed up his hot lap. That sucks. Easy is all over the place. Let's just follow Gorgon over here. He's giving it his best. We can't see his time in his wheel. Can't see like the pluses and minuses. I don't think he's gonna beat me. He lost too much time at the beginning of the lap, but he could be. He doesn't. Look at that. GG, unless Nihon is doing his thing right now. He could pip Whippocket. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he could go up there. I mean, was within grasp, and there we go. Thank you so much for joining us. I said joining me anyway, because that's, you know, Endless is not here, and I don't even know who my teammate is. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.